So this is Dredge Creek Alaska. This is by Lato Kulma, 482.66 megabyte on the download, and the new farm slot count is 879, with the farm manager start from scratch 871. Difference between the two is going to be there's no sleep trigger on farm manager and start from scratch. So here is the map, and obviously it's dominated quite a lot by the forestry, and on Farm Manager and Start From Scratch you own nothing, but on New Farm you own Area 51 and 45. So on all three game modes, because the equipment is the same, you get the Bureau 6105, the Russell Mash Nova 330, the Lizard Pickup 1986, the Wauga DK115, the Russell Mash Power Stream 500, the Pottinger Servo 25, the Rabe EG39, and the Nordsten HK25 plus NS 3030. So your start farm is here, and I'm going to use the term start farm in the loosest possible way because there's not a lot to it. You got your sleep trigger here, which is your doormat just there. Then we'll come over here and we've got this. It's a building. You can't go inside, there's nothing to it. It's just there for a bit of decoration. So, alright, fair enough. Maybe you want to get rid of that and place something extra down. And apart from that, you've got this little area over here. We've got a bit of a barn on the go. Old school barn. Looks a little bit dilapidated. And that's where all your stuff is. And that's it. That's your start farm. Yeah, I'd say loosest possible terms start farm, because even in New Farmer, apart from owning the land, it is a bit of a start from scratch style scenario. So when it comes to productions, this is a little bit of a strange one, because obviously this is a forestry map, and maybe, okay, we won't have the standard shenanigans on the productions, but there's no sawmill as a production chain, which I think is a little bit random. So on this map, you have got 8 different sell points. So the first one is going to be in the top right hand corner of the map, Kilcher Homestead. And the actual sell point for this is just down the side of this little building. And to be fair, just look a little bit derelict in this area. But you have got a nice big house that potentially you could put a sleep trigger down. We've then got a debris crusher, which to be fair, a little bit different than normal, which is ace. Obviously you chuck your stuff in the front, up the top, whatever. You've got a disused wheel loader there. And you've got bit of dirt you can dig up, which is interesting. Then move down to the little town, and first up we got Farmers Market Wall, and obviously you chuck your stuff around the back. And to be fair, I thought this might have been a spinnery, but it's not. There's no option here. They've got the building there, just no production chain facility. Alright, not a problem. And then whilst we're down here, obviously we're going to come down the road and we've got our main shops. If you want to buy any piece of equipment, you come down here, shop menu if you're going to use that way. Then there, no problem. And you've also got a workshop trigger over here to fix up your vehicles. And whilst we're also down here, we do the farmers market. Over here, there it is, not a problem. So you got your sell point round the back, just there. We then got a sawmill sell point, and this is what I thought was a little bit strange. I thought ideally this sort of map, login is going to be a sawmill, but no, it's a sawmill sell point. Right, okay, so you bring your wood over there, and then you come around it. No, tell a lie. You bring your wood chips over there. You then come around here. There's your sell wood icon just there. But you got to load the stuff in. You chuck it into the water like you're doing Silver Run. I mean, that's ace. That is ace, right? I mean, I thought when they brought that Silver Run map out and you dumped all the logs into the water, I thought that was a brilliant feature. So you've got that for the sell point. Just a shame it's not a sawmill as well, especially with all the trees logging around. The next one we've got is a little bit of a strange one because it's called Selling Productions. And yeah, you bring your stuff here. I've got no problem with your productions. Obviously, they're going to need to be sold at some point, but there's no productions on the map. It's a bit of a strange name. Obviously, there's plenty of mods and you've got base game ones that you can place down, but if you've got a sell point that you can sell production stuff at, but no production chain itself. Alright, fair enough. And the last sell point, that's not actually a sell point because it's a train loading silo, just as the train comes past, because obviously that facilitates you selling stuff to other maps, and in particular, Silver Run. Now, if you zoom in close, there's two icons there. And on certain things that you can sell the silver on, there is two different options. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but there's two different silver ones you can sell to. So obviously you load into the silo just there. Obviously you take out to your trailer just there. And obviously the train bit is loading in, loading out just there. Well, obviously you're going to need to fill up your vehicle, and we've got a fuel station, which is great. So how much are they charging? 69. Nice. Dear, oh dear, love it. Right, and whilst we're here, we're going to come down the road because it is actually an animal dealer pretty much next door, which is all right. So we'll have a little jog in the August morning sunshine. So up here like that, and there we are. So we come to this point, and this is where the icon is. Now, I'm not quite sure what's going on because you get the option to open animal dialog box. I mean, we've got no animal pens, mind you. There's no blue disc. So it is down here because you are getting the option just there in the top left hand corner. That's just alright, just adds to the randomness of this map. Well, not really, because whilst this map is great if you're into your login, yes, it is a login map, 100%. It is leaving a little bit of a strangeness on the go, where there's no production chains. I mean, you've got a little bit of a derelict, run-down, sort of abandoned village just there, but no production. I mean, not even a sawmill, which is really strange. But apart from that, obviously you can place stuff down. There's not a problem. There's plenty of mods out there. No worries. But really, this is going to be a start from scratch where you even have to sell the stuff off, your wood that you cut down, before you can even make any planks or anything like that. So if you're into a challenge like that, this could be one for you.